Hello again, and welcome to the UU Normie Show with Justin.
And I'm Tage.
And today we got a special treat for you guys. We've been watching this show for a little bit.
Yeah.
We like to throw down a few episodes every once in a while when we're watching anime together.
Yep.
It's called Ghost Stories. I'm assuming people know about it.
Yeah.
I found out about it through memes. This is going to be episode 9 of Ghost Stories.
Yep.
I honestly found out, I saw memes on iFunny.
Okay.
That had stills of this show and captions.
Yeah.
And I thought those captions were the meme. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
I thought people added stuff to it to make funny.
Yeah.
Nope. I looked in and it was like, oh, that's what they actually said.
Yeah.
These are the things that they actually said. And they're honestly things that I can't repeat on a podcast.
No, not at all.
Not necessarily.
There's so much of this show that you would have to be censored.
Yeah, sister ripping into her little brother for mental disabilities.
Dude, yeah. Dude, the anti-Semitic comments. There's jokes of
let's not get in. I think
we don't have to dive into the.
We don't have to explain all that stuff.
Let me say the things I can't say.
Yeah, so we can't say these things, but here's exactly what we're talking about, just to give you guys an idea.
But
this has been a riot every time we turn it on, and we looked into it a little bit. I thought there's no possible chance that this was the real show, that this is what was actually happening. And this is the script that was actually come up with for this show. And I mean, I guess we can probably get into the history of it a little bit after the episode, talk about the episode and talk about what we know. Don't want to give too much up in the front. Yeah. But when I turned this show on for us that first time,
yeah,
and kind of told you this is going to be wild.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you, what went through your head and what were you thinking when I said it's going to be nuts and there's going to be some weird shit? Did you imagine it going the way that it did?
When I first, my first impressions, when you first told me about it, you were like, all right, we're going to watch the show. It's pretty wild. They say some crazy shit. I wasn't sure what you meant, and I think I don't even know if I could even picture anything like this direction. I think I was assuming like I think the funniest anime I've ever seen was Baka to Test to Shikanju, if that's how you pronounce it.
Bless you, bro. I don't know what just happened.
Baka to Test.
Oh, is that the one where the school?
Yeah,
it's one of your favorite anime.
Yeah, right? It is. It's one of my all-time favorites. But that was like the funniest anime to me, because I was like rolling laughing. So I kind of pictured it was gonna be like dry Japanese humor. But dude, I fucking as soon as we flipped this on, and then you were like, yeah, it's dubbed. So we started watching it, and I was absolutely blown away.
Yeah, because I had seen a few of the lines, like I said, in memes. So I knew a little bit of what was gonna come. I didn't know the extent of which the jokes were going to be. There's fourth wall breaking. Dude. There's shitting on actors in Hollywood currently. Yeah. There's shitting on other voice actors that are in the show. Yeah. That you only find out or understand if you know who is voicing the show.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if I looked up when the dub came out. But
it has to be like 90s.
The dub? You think the dub came out in the 90s?
Dude, there's no early
shot.
2000s?
No shot.
When?
It had to be like the mid 2000s, late 2000s.
No.
Well, you think this came out? I was in high school till 2010. You think this came out way before I was in high school and like middle school?
Yeah.
In elementary school?
I mean, animation wise, I guess dub would have been
but it's not
after.
Yeah, this is not the original show at all. This wasn't even, from what I saw, this wasn't optioned to come to the U.S. as what it was intended to be.
Yeah.
I don't think this show was like some amazing Japanese hit.
I was gonna say, I'm like, do you think, was it intended to be like this?
It was kind of. So
It was.
yeah, I think we'll talk about that.
Yeah, after
After
that.
it?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm dying to know that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I wonder, like, we had this ongoing joke that at the beginning of the show, you were like, dude, I swear, like, you made this. That they were saying, like, the theory was that the guy that gave the script to the voice acting, the voice actors and stuff.
The dude who did the dub. I was saying
Yeah.
the dude who actually wrote the dub was like, this show kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then he wrote 2 of them. He wrote a real one, and then he wrote one where he just tossed in stuff that you would never put in. And
Yeah.
then he would email his friends.
Yeah.
He'd be like, dude, look what I wrote for this one. This is hilarious, right? And then he sent off the script, sat down to watch the show one day. It's been out for a while.
Yeah.
He's like, it'll be funny. This show kind of sucked, but whatever. Sat down to watch with his friends. And they got to the first joke at the expense of people that hit for the same team.
Yeah.
And his eyes get wide, and he's like, no fucking way did I send the wrong script. I'm screwed.
Yeah, dude.
From this moment, I'm never writing for anime again. I'll be ostracized from the community.
Yeah.
It's over for me.
Yep.
I still believe that some of that had to come through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of that has to be what's going on.
For sure.
But we're getting into episode 9 here. This show's fairly procedural. You just kind of jump in with these characters that you know to an extent,
Yeah.
and there's a new ghost.
Yep.
Every time. A new
Yeah.
ghost with a different power or
Yeah,
a
that they have
different thing.
to, they can't just either rely on the book, or there's something in the book that was written but then erased, and like that's like where they find the trouble in it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
book was written by main character's mom,
Yeah.
who figured out how to get rid of all these ghosts before. So it's like that House kind of thing. House always figured out
Yeah.
how to save the person every episode. There's a new disease. There's just a new ghost.
Everyone talks about Grey's Anatomy, but I loved that show, House.
Yeah, because we're men, so we watched House.
Yeah, dude. House was so good.
Yeah, House was for the fellas.
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy was for the ladies.
Though I will say, Grey's Anatomy is pretty good.
Come on, bro.
Dude, no, Grey's Anatomy is pretty solid.
All right.
Later seasons are not that good.
So you like all that hot, steamy love story stuff? Are you a
No.
McDreamy or a McSteamy guy? Don't say no like that. I know what you watch.
Dude, first of all, McSteamy, Sloane, gorgeous, and everything I love.
Is McSteamy named Sloan?
Yeah, he's the tall, gorgeous man.
I know who. I just don't know their actual. The only thing I know about that show is there's McSteamy, McDreamy, and then a lot of the people I don't like looking at their faces. I think their faces are they have punchable faces in that show.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can name a few.
Yeah. I don't want to just. I don't know their names, so I'd have to describe them.
Yeah.
And if I described them, I know I'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tage, he's all about the Grey's Anatomy, apparently.
Yeah, dude. Either way, all right, so we're going to get into the episode 9?
Episode 9.
Okay.
We'll figure out what the ghost is. We'll
Yeah.
figure out what absolutely crazy thing
Yeah, that they'll say.
they're going to joke about and say
Yep.
that if they said it today would get everyone involved kicked out of the industry forever.
Very much so.
Let's get into
All
it.
right, let's do this. Holy shit.
No.
I met BJ Bridget in the woods earlier for the usual. Dude. Funny.
Touch me.
Touch me harder.
Dude. No shot.
Oh my god.
What the? She's talking to a rabbit.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god.
All right, we've made it to the other side of episode 9 of Ghost Stories, and I'm happy and I'm proud
Yeah.
that was the episode that we did for this. There's been some doozies.
Yeah.
There have been some episodes of Ghost Stories.
Yep.
This was unfathomable. I never, you never could have told me what was coming.
No, dude.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if we've necessarily done like full recaps. We've done a little bit.
Yeah.
On some of them, we're talking about what happened in the episode.
Yeah.
This, you can summarize pretty quick. Somebody's in charge of taking care of the animals at the school.
Yep.
Dude is like, yeah, I'm going to play a little prank and make my friend, main character of the show. You have to be in charge of the animals. And there's this creepy bitch
Yeah.
who's like, no, I take care of the animals. Anybody else who tries to take care of the animals, they die.
Yeah.
Now we're taking care of the animals.
Yeah.
This girl, by the way, wants to fuck the rabbits.
No, what?
Brings one rabbit back from the dead.
She wants to fuck one specific rabbit.
One specific dead rabbit.
Yeah.
She brings back from the dead, obviously turning into a demon.
Yeah.
It does. They have to fight it.
Yeah.
The chick has to upend her love for the rabbit to save their lives.
Yeah.
That's the episode.
Yeah.
But the twists and turns that happen inside that, and the things that are said.
Dude, the things that are said. Oh my god.
This chick had her flashback about this rabbit, right? So we're getting into this one. I don't care. We have to talk about this.
Yeah.
This girl, she's talking about the love that she has of this rabbit. She's like, I used to think he was the only one who could talk to me, and he's the only friend I had, and I could hear his voice, and I miss that voice so much.
And then she said, I miss first his laugh and what he used to tell me.
Touch me.
And the sweet things he used to say.
Touch me harder. And it's just like this little gray and white footed rabbit with such a deep voice saying
Touch me harder.
stuff rabbits shouldn't say.
Oh my god, dude.
And she has a realization at the end.
Dude.
She has a realization that she can't possibly live with him, and she
Yeah.
can't possibly love him.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's a rabbit.
No.
It's not because he's a rabbit. If he was just a rabbit, it'd be fine.
Yeah, she doesn't mind.
The reason she can't be with him is because he's black, is what she says. All right. Who could have ever expected that this is where the episode turned to?
Yeah, dude, that was like the main plot point, dude. That's like when she decided to like save the rest of them and defeat the evil bunny. She was like, and it's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're black. And then she like saves them.
She tosses the little thing at him.
That's the thing that she needed to uncover in her life.
And I don't know why I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
This isn't like the only time that anime has ever done this to us.
No.
One of the biggest anime of all time, Dragon Ball. When we go to Trunks' timeline in Dragon Ball Super,
Oh no.
and we've been fighting Goku Black
Yeah.
for a while. Goku Black has destroyed the world in that timeline, and Trunks needs Vegeta and Goku to help him.
Yeah.
Goku's walking down the street with Trunks. Everyone sees him. They bring out their guns.
Yep.
And Trunks has to reassure everyone that they shouldn't shoot Goku. And they shouldn't because he's not black. And they didn't think to change that line.
Yeah, dude, they were like, Nah, it's fine.
Apparently, as the story goes, I heard this. I don't know the validity of it,
Yeah.
but I like to think it's true.
Yeah.
The voice actor for Trunks, he looks at everybody. He can't stop laughing every time he says the line. He's like, "Don't shoot. He's not blind. Don't shoot. He's not blind."
Yeah, dude, he has to say it so seriously.
He keeps laughing. And he keeps trying, and he's like, "Can we just change the line? Do you guys not hear it?
Yeah,
Do you not understand what I'm saying?" And no, they just had him keep going until he finished the line.
Yeah.
But that was an oversight, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
This was
the plot point of the episode.
this was chosen.
Dude, this was put in.
These people,
Dude,
they were like, this
is comedy
the
gold.
greatest thing we've ever written.
Dude.
No one's going to have a problem with this at all.
Dude.
What?
Dude, and then the little kid was having fucking that he was like I have holes in my underwear and they have weird stains in them.
Sticky stain. The girl, she's too young to start having wet dreams.
Dude.
The kid's like 5.
Dude, I love the call out of the fourth wall. The fucking I love when he's like, "Hey, remember 3 or 4 episodes ago when you promised me those panties? I'm still waiting." Dude.
It was promised to him.
Yeah, dude. That's how she got him to help.
And he needs them panties, bro.
Dude, he does.
This show
Dude, this show
is so outlandish.
Dude,
And-
I don't know about dude, just the improv of like imagine like you're doing the thing and I assume like I don't know how you would improv the dub.
So what they did for the improvisation, from what I read, because I wanted to look up what was going on in this show,
Yeah.
and how it was written, and what they were working on.
Yeah.
What they did was, someone had like a preliminary script, and they would work on that, and it had some of these crazy jokes
Yeah.
in it. But then they'd have the voice actors come, and the first voice actor to come in for that episode,
Yeah.
set the tone. So you'd
Okay.
come in for whatever character you're reading for.
Yep.
And you would just throw stuff out. You would
Yeah.
improv some stuff.
Yeah.
And then everyone coming in after you had to subsequently meet you at that.
Fuck.
And they had to improv off the stuff you were saying.
God damn.
So like in
dude.
this episode, the heartthrob kid,
Yep.
he's raising his hand to try to get teacher's attention to nominate someone for the animal job.
Yeah.
And the dude, I feel like this was improv,
Yeah.
because what he saw on the screen while he was dubbing was a kid holding his hand up and his mouth just moving.
Yep.
So his dub was
Dude, I love I think the beginning of that scene had to be improv with the dude like so that concludes the V on my chest means what is it?
Yeah, I'm very good at my
yeah,
job.
Yeah, dude. Very important. Dude, that was so
That
fucking funny.
There's no part of this show
Yeah.
that is normal or standard.
No. Dude, and then like also like the older animation with like the little more modern jokes fucking kills me.
Yeah, because everything in it has to do with. If we thought about it hard enough, we could probably pinpoint when it was done.
Yeah.
Because there's jokes about specific music artists,
Yeah.
about movies,
Yep.
about all these different things.
Yeah, yeah.
And my goodness, those. I mean, a lot of those. Those could go improv, or those could be what those people wrote in the script.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Dude, I would say like it is such a like a reminiscent of there was a show called and I remember I heard of like this was back in the day, like early internet, like early YouTube, and anime dubs were not easy to find online.
And people just did them
Yeah,
themselves.
so you were never really sure if you were listening to the dub or because like you'd be listening to the actual dub and you'd be like, this sounds fake. But I remember there's one show, Bible Black, was at one point like the guys like just talk every scene like just talking, like the guys would just say stuff and you were like, there's no way they recorded this. And it was like at one point like there was like a dude like yelling, this is in there, and he's like, come on, let me go. Like he starts yelling like that, and they start they're panicking, and he's like, let me go, I want to fuck her, dude. I swear that was improv, and it's like they're like holding him. It's the funniest shit.
Isn't Bible Black not
So,
just anime?
I'm almost positive it was a anime and also a hentai.
Yeah.
I thought for a long time, I remember looking up that there was huge sections of it that were not hentai. It was like an actual trying to be a show.
Okay.
And then it like there were like from what I learned, I remember looking up on YouTube and they like people were like, there are seasons of it that like aren't like this, and then there's like the sexual parts, yeah, but like there's so much more to it. So I was like, is this a show or is this?
I don't know. All I've ever heard of it is that it is
Yeah.
the other.
For sure, I've seen the other stuff, but I did not know there was a lot of content in it that wasn't.
Yeah, which, I mean, if you're getting if you have hentai within it,
Yeah,
then you can get away with saying some stuff.
that's true. But I just meant like just it just sounds like there was a dude in like his fucking closet going, come on, like it was so funny.
That's what that rabbit voice was.
Dude, that
They
rabbit
got-
foot.
They got
Dude, that was
they got Jerry, who was cleaning up in the hallway.
yeah.
They're like, "Hey, bro, I know you're a janitor,
yeah,
but we're doing a show in here. You wanna just throw in some lines?"
yeah,
I was like, "I don't know, man. I'm not a big actor."
yeah.
And they're like, "No, just come in. So say this chick is like, I love his laugh." And Jerry, still with the mop in his hand,
Yeah, dude.
Or I can do that. That's not hard at all.
Yeah. This show is definitely like every time I feel like you finish an episode, you go back to it and you're like, there's no way they're gonna top what they just did in the last episode.
This topped everything
Dude,
I
it
think
did.
that it has ever done.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some stuff. This is wild.
Yeah.
They were proud of themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against it.
Yeah.
It's a fun time for me.
Yeah.
Definitely couldn't have happened
Yeah.
within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Maybe last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You could not have released this show.
No, not at all.
If this got released today, it'd be the biggest news story. It would go past anime news.
Yeah.
This would be just on the news.
Yeah. They'd be like, you'll never believe what this show had
Yeah,
to say.
dude, all these kids, they'd be talking about how kids are subject to
Oh,
this.
yeah.
They'd be like, oh, children, because this is a cartoon.
Yeah.
Children are watching this, and they're rotting their minds.
Dude.
It'd be like how much they try to screw over video games.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
There's always, because of the hot coffee incident in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Hot coffee incident.
Yeah, the thing that was out of the game. There's that one mission that's completely out of the game, but modders brought it back in the PC version, and you get your dick sucked in the room.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that? It was a huge thing. It was all over the news. And people were
No.
trying to get the Grand Theft Auto. I think it was 3. One of them, Grand Theft Auto, got an adults only rating for a little bit until they went into the files and completely got rid of the hot coffee thing. It wasn't actually in the game.
Okay.
Modders had to get it out, but you had sex. You got like your dick sucked and you had sex in the game.
What?
And a bunch of people were like, video games are destroying our youth.
Goddamn.
Look at this. We need to get rid of video games. They're
Yeah.
horrible and awful. This would be that for anime. This would be the
Yeah, for
linchpin
sure.
to get rid of anime.
Yeah.
But it's so funny.
Dude, yeah. Just looking back at it and just loving it for what it is, dude.
Just the fuck around and find out attitude of the writers for this show.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, oh, well, yeah, so you're writing that script? Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Dude, imagine you like said some fucked up stuff in the recording booth, right? You're improving it, and then you say like a joke, and you like look up, and you expect them to kind of like, in a professional setting, they'd be like, no, shut it down.
Yeah, they purse their lips
Yeah,
and shake their head.
yeah. You'd be like, oh man, I really shouldn't have done that. But you look up at these guys. Imagine working with these guys. You look up, and they're just like, all right, thank you. And you're just like, wait, are you guys gonna keep that?
Can you go a little further with that one?
Yeah.
It wasn't anti-Semitic enough.
Yeah.
You think it'd be funnier if you
Yeah.
call him a dreidel spinner?
Yeah, dude, just
There's-
go off, dude.
The kid with the lips.
Yeah.
the Jewish kid in the show,
Yeah.
is one of the writers.
Is he really?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
He's one of the writers for the show. I think he's the main writer for the show.
Yeah.
Out of his mind
Yeah.
to make this. So the thing is, from what I read, this show was in Japan. It wasn't a big deal. And then I don't think it was Universal. Somebody bought it
Yeah.
over here. And they knew it wasn't going to be a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they just said, make it work.
Yeah.
They handed it over and they said, just do something with it so that some people will watch it.
Try to garner some form of following.
Yeah,
if
just
you
have
can.
just do something. No one's going to watch this.
They did something with it.
And that dude was like, I get free reign? I'm like, yeah, you get free reign. Just do something. And he just thought, I'm going to go nuts.
I'm going to go whole hog with this.
And we're going to improv.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want.
Yep.
And they did. They're saying some stuff.
Dude. If you haven't watched Ghost Stories, you absolutely owe it to yourself.
You got to do this for you. Actually, if you are in some way too sensitive,
Dude, if you take offense to things, I guess not like personal,
not even
but,
specific. If you take offense to things,
yeah.
if you get on Twitter and you complain about stuff,
yeah,
do not watch this show.
yeah, for the love of God,
Stay far away from it.
have
But
some tough skin going into this.
if you can take a joke
yeah,
and you don't have to complain about every word everyone ever says
yeah,
and put yourself in your little safe box,
yeah,
this is a show that is must-watch television.
100%.
You won't believe what you're, especially if you watched a lot of anime.
Yep.
This is not, there's things. There's the harem anime, and there's
Yep.
titties bouncing, and
Yep.
there's crazy stuff that they put in anime shows.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different level of crazy.
Yes.
It's a different kind of crazy, and you got to give it to yourself to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful show.
For sure.
And you can pretty much jump in anywhere. Maybe watch the first episode to meet the characters and know who they are.
Yeah.
Get an idea.
Yeah.
Every episode's its own story, though.
Mm-hmm.
They have some callbacks, but it don't.
No.
You won't care.
No.
Just get in there.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I was part of the team.
Dude, I would
Making
love
this.
to be a part of that.
Just walk in. Say whatever you want. Just kind of keep it to this idea.
Yeah.
Anything I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you want, we'll keep it in. I'm going to have to pull myself back
I
because,
was gonna say, like, give me a couple minutes.
yeah.
Like, I
gotta
might need a couple
X
tries
out.
of this. Yeah.
I got to X out some of the stuff. I definitely don't want you guys to have recordings of me saying some of the things.
Yeah.
Even if they don't make it in the show,
Yeah.
they will make it to YouTube.
Yeah.
So let me take a moment and divulge some shit from my brain right now.
Yeah.
Because we've both probably been there.
What?
Where you're just letting go. You're having a fun time, bantering. Wrong thing comes out.
Dude.
You see that pop up over the person you're talking to. They will remember this.
Dude, everything's not Mass Effect, dude.
Everything is Mass Effect. Everyday life is Mass. People will do that. They will remember.
Dude, I wish life was like Mass Effect, where you you can reverse the save file after you fuck up that.
If I could save scum my conversations with people.
Do you remember doing that at all? Like you'd be doing something and like because I mean, let's be honest, there was always characters in Mass Effect where you were like, you're the one I'm going for. You're the one. If it says a negative up there, I'm probably gonna reverse a save.
Before I talked to Miranda,
Yeah.
I always saved.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then I walked in and talked to her.
Same. I was going to say Miranda was the one that I'd walk in. Dude, the amount of times I'd walk in there and be like, hey, Miranda. And she was like, how do you think the mission went or whatever? And I'd be like, I don't think the mission was that good. Miranda will remember that. She's like, actually, I really like the mission. I'm like, oh, fuck, hold on.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, cool. Back in. Be like, I love the mission. You're like,
You had to save right before that.
oh, yeah. And then
Because-
I remember like there was a couple times where like I didn't save for a bit or something, and then I got the little notification, and then I try to like look up, be like, how many times can you fuck up before Miranda's not okay with you?
Yeah.
There was a couple times they were like, if you mess up this one, you're pretty fucked. I was like, damn it. So
Man, that is real life.
yeah,
I think not the saving part. That'd be amazing if you
yeah.
could save.
And I wish there was a
beforehand.
notification when.
There's a notification on their face. When you say something to somebody, it's the wrong thing.
Yeah,
The look they give you is like, ooh,
they will remember that.
I messed that one up.
Renegade points.
I just chose the wrong dialogue option on that. We do not see eye to eye, especially when it's a new person,
Dude, yeah.
someone you're just meeting. And there's times I worked at Barnes and Noble for a while. I don't know if I told you this story. I was on the second floor, and the second floor had diet and nutrition books and had Spanish books, and then it also had magic, not
Really?
card tricks. It had
Oh.
like Wiccan and witch books.
Oh, okay.
And stones, crystals,
Yeah.
and all that shit. And I saw these two people. They were just scouring those books.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to help. I'm supposed to help everybody.
Yeah.
So I walked up. Hey guys, need any help with anything? They're like, oh, we probably look nuts because we're just trying to get a gift for a friend,
Okay.
and she likes this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
like we're trying to help her out. The girl that I was talking to in the situation, very cute. So I was excited that she wasn't into all that. So I start laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, here, these are the ones that people really like. This is the astrology book that everyone always gets. These are the ones that have to do with crystals and stuff. And they're laughing with me. It's like, I can't believe that she actually believes in all this.
Yeah.
I was saying, that's so funny. A lot of people, they come in here, they get that. And then some of the people, they ask for the witchcraft books, Wiccans, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's nuts, right? And the girl looks at me and she says, I'm Wiccan. And I look at her and I said, but you don't like the astrology?
Oh, no.
She's like, no, I don't believe in that. That's weird. And I'm just, I thought that was hand in hand. I thought those went together. And the worst part was that soiled everything.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you guys, you seem to be fine with it, but I don't know how to continue
Yeah.
with this conversation.
Yeah.
I talked about it to my coworkers
Yeah.
right after that. We
Oh,
were
no.
closing down. I was talking to a group of coworkers, and I was saying, it's nuts that this girl
Oh, no.
was talking shit about crystals and astrology and the cards, whatever those cards are.
The
They
tarot
have-
cards.
The tarot cards.
Yeah.
She's talking shit about all of it. And then when I stepped out of line and talked shit about witchcraft, she said she was Wiccan.
Wait, she disliked tarot cards and everything?
Yeah, she was like, this is
What
all
the
nuts.
Fuck?
And then one of the coworkers that I was talking to
Yeah.
goes, I'm Wiccan too.
Dude, no.
I was like, I can't win.
Dude, you're also...
Everyone I talk to,
I was going to
I'm
say...
shitting on Wiccan stuff, and each person is like, yeah, that's me.
Dude, I'm Wiccan.
You know you're
No,
not.
I'm not practicing at all, but legally I am. Thank you,
But
for
I'm
my
not-
brother.
I'm not.
I'm just saying
I'm
you're
not
losing on
shitting on it.
You're losing on every front, you son of a bitch.
But that's the thing. It's because she was even on my side. The girl that works with me,
Yeah.
she was also like, oh yeah, those people that believe in some of those things,
Yeah.
and she's laughing about it,
Yeah.
just like the other Wiccan. I don't know what Wiccans believe in at this point.
Yeah.
It's just what paganism.
Yeah.
Paganism is all that stuff.
Yeah. And it really blows my mind. I mean, my mom is, and so she fucking believes all that stuff. She's all about that stuff.
About
Like
the crystals and everything.
Yeah, crystals, astrology, and then tarot
cards?
cards. She gets tarot readings. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So it really blows my mind. That chick was like, "Yeah, I'm Wiccan." Like after all that stuff, it's like that's like a
And
lot of it.
You can kind of think. You can think that she was joking.
Mm.
Like anyone listening to this,
Yeah.
can be like, "Oh, she was obviously pulling your leg."
Yeah.
I swear to you,
Yeah.
she was not. She was what she said, and we just looked at each other for a second. And the worst part was, in my head, I'm just like, it's over.
Yeah.
You were so you got so many points when I was like, wow, you're cute.
Yeah.
And then you were shitting on the stones.
Yeah.
I was like, this is one.
Yeah.
This is an option.
Here we go.
And then, no, witchcraft. Yeah. I put the pictures of ex-boyfriends in the trash can with a little bit of rosemary, light it on fire and get rid of the bad energy. No, you fucking don't.
No, you
What do you think this world is?
Dude, I got so mad with I'm not gonna name names, but I remember in school when I heard someone had done witchcraft stuff, and having just come from my mother is, so having heard the witchcraft stuff, I was like, what did they do? And they explained some of the stuff that they were like, yeah, I do this. And I'm like, that's not okay. I just let it be, and I was like, dude, I'm not even gonna dive into that. You do whatever you think it helps.
Have I told you my theory about the witch girls?
No, tell me.
It's all time based.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something about the Scooby-Doo movie.
No. Oh my goodness.
The witch
we can talk
girls,
about
dude.
them. Yeah. Oh man.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
How they set the taste for all
that-
young boys.
that opened up doors. But no, the witch girls these days,
Yeah.
it's all based on the years.
Hmm.
So from 2000, I'm going to say 2012 to 2016,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that girls who didn't understand themselves, which I'm not trying to be, not trying to have this be a pejorative to ladies, but when you're young in your early 20s and you don't know who you are or what you
You
stand
seek
for,
answers, so you find
You just-
solace in certain things.
you
Yeah.
grab things.
Yeah.
Hippies.
Yep.
All these girls were, I'm a hippie. I wear
Yes.
these hippie clothes.
Yes.
You're not a hippie, dear.
No.
I'm sorry. You have a nice car.
Mhm.
You live in an apartment.
Yeah.
You decorate your apartment. You're not a hippie.
Yeah.
You just wear those weird bell bottoms. And there's nothing wrong with some of them hippie pants
No.
because
Nothing wrong with them pants.
they hug
Yeah.
and it's pretty good.
With the bunny.
Touch me.
Touch me harder.
But yeah, once it got to, I think it was like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Every single girl that was the hippie girl
Mm.
talking about how hippie they were.
Yeah.
Became witch girls.
Dude, it's like witch girls are 100% the new, like,
Not even the new. They are the same girls.
yeah.
They're the exact same girls. They just moved on to a new thing that they can latch onto.
Yeah.
Because I know a few of them, and they even talk about being in covens with each other. Like, you need to calm down. Please. Do not talk about your coven. You guys hung out and watched movies together.
Yeah.
Oh, me and my witchy girls. What?
Dude, yeah. I remember once I made the mistake of looking up like the hashtag I think it was like witchy things. And I really expected witchy things. Cuz I think I was looking for like a gift from my mom. And then looking up like the hashtag was just these girls eating popcorn watching a movie, and I don't think it was a witch related movie, and they were like witchy things because we're all witches. I'm like, you're not doing witchy things. You're just labeling yourself witches and
Yeah,
doing really normal shit.
You're just not witches.
yeah, like you're
I'm
just.
sorry.
So I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it just became a thing to say.
All right, so
We're all
I will
witches.
say there goes any witch fan base that we're building,
Dog, if there's real witches or people who
watching our part.
like
yeah.
Wiccan
Yeah.
or practice Wiccan,
Yeah.
I got nothing against
Yeah.
you. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
They're probably just as pissed off about all these valley girls.
yeah.
Oh my god! I just
Hashtag
put
witch
extra
life.
cloves into my cream cheese latte.
There it is. Yeah, I was
and
gonna
that
say
makes
how
it witch.
how they take the latte is entirely how witchy they are.
I really want a cream cheese latte now. That
It's
sounds
fucking
pretty
amazing.
fucking good. It's not too sweet.
Oh,
I wouldn't put clove in it though.
I would.
I'm not gonna go witch.
I'm gonna get in there,
If you don't hashtag witchy things on that, I'm gonna punch you right in the clavicle.
dude. And when they're like, "What's the name on the latte?" Witch.
No, a Beelzebub or something
Dude,
like that.
stop.
Yeah, you got a Saint Michael.
yeah, tainted soul.
Yeah. Oh, witches wouldn't like Saint Michael. or any of that?
No.
Paganism they don't even care about the
Archangels and stuff?
none of
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't think so.
So what would they talk about?
I mean, arguably, there's like 1 bajillion different branches of it, so they could believe whatever the fuck they want.
Of witches?
Yeah.
Do any of them follow the paganism from the Vikings?
Ooh.
Because
I'm
that's where a
sure-
bunch of it started.
I was going to say, I'm sure there are people that kind of try to find it at its origins and its roots, so they probably go back as far as they can and form, like, as much as you can follow to modern day beliefs and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure. I remember watching this big thing on, witch summits or whatever. So like they just try to have like a big thing of like coming together. A bunch of people do like beautiful crafts and stuff, and then a lot of people make robes and all that stuff. And it's like it's gonna sound a bad comparison. It's like an anime con for witches.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So it's a big convention and stuff. And I remember like when it blew my mind when it was like there are thousands, like the narrator was like there are thousands of different beliefs in the Wiccan community, and I was like, what? They're not all just one witch. So then I was like, how many are there? So then it's all just different forms of paganism.
Yeah, but that's also like Christianity does that.
Yeah.
Like there's
For sure.
Catholicism. There's all the different levels.
Yeah.
Some of them are, wow.
Some of them are extreme.
You need to calm down
Yeah.
with what you're going for.
I think that just kind of goes down to who's following them. I think that's just extreme people
Yeah,
lead to extreme answers. So
yeah. I would like to if I'm chilling with some witches.
Yeah.
Do they call in Wiccan?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you because you know more than I do.
Lay it on me.
Men and women, witches or wizards,
Warlocks
warlocks.
that I've ever been called. Yeah.
I thought warlocks were bad wizards.
I know. I thought so. I mean, there was never like there's no reprimand for calling them witches and stuff. I remember when I was younger, my mom would always be like, she's like, oh, you know, like you're a wizard, you're a warlock and all that stuff. They just kind of toss out whatever feels comfortable at the moment. But they usually just say to the men like, you are Wiccan. That's usually how they say it. But I remember when I was younger and stuff, like a big thing was I had really hot hands. And so they called them healing hands, and so I was a very strong warlock. It was a big thing, and I was like, I wasn't about it, but I'm never one to be like, you're wrong. So I was like, it's whatever. So, but yeah, they called me warlock for a long time.
Warlock.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. And again, that's I'm sure different people are like, they don't call people warlocks. Be like, all right, well, you don't, but I was.
Thousands of ideas.
Yeah, thousands of Wiccan communities. Yeah, dude,
Yeah, I guess I would like to know because I guess I'm thinking of fantasy.
Yeah.
And when traditionally, I guess, and what I view from fantasy is warlocks often feel like the mean magic.
I will say when I was younger, I remember they were like, no, you're a warlock. I was like, that sounds badass. I was like, that's way cooler than a wizard, so I'll take
Cooler than a
warlock.
wizard?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
Warlock? That's way cooler.
It just sounds like you have horns and you're mean.
Yeah.
Wizards are like Gandalf.
It sounds like I always chose Renegade, and I'm a badass. I was actually going to choose like a Fable reference, but you didn't play Fable 2. So.
You can you can still reference it.
Yeah. I was going to say it sounds like I maxed evil in Fable 2 and I have the horns and
I'm going to lose my mind.
Dude, what? Dude,
so you
what do
couldn't
want from me?
you couldn't have said it sounds like I maxed evil because
dude,
I wouldn't have understood what that means.
You would have called me out. You would have been like, that's such a random reference if you just randomly brought out Fable 2.
I wouldn't have even known it was Fable 2, but saying I maxed evil is such a easy thing to pick up on.
Dude, I remember Fable 2, I remember in the big thing was you try to do things that were evil. And I remember one thing, like you end up like looking at this list of like shit that you've done that was evil that like got you to where you were. I remember I didn't know I was wearing women's clothes, and I'm almost positive that was evil. And I was like, what? I just thought I was wearing a cool duster, but it turns out I was wearing a woman's brown jacket.
Shit, when they make the remake of that, remaster it, take that out.
Yeah, you know,
Make sure that's gone.
done. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand. I maxed evil, so you wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
I
you
know
guys
it's
don't.
some
You know,
that's some nomenclature that just goes in one ear, not the other for you. Yeah, that's I wizards are cooler.
Yeah, dude. Damn. Listen,
Warlock is destiny though.
it's true.
You're not playing as
But
a
I can't even.
wizard.
I was gonna say I can't even say. I never even chose them. I chose Titan.
I played as a warlock and a hunter.
We both made warlocks, didn't we?
Yep.
We did. But I still went right back to Titan. I like Titan's my boy.
You got to be a bruiser. That's you.
Damn.
You know, we
Dude,
both
it's
know
true.
this.
It's
Don't
100%.
act like it's sad.
I max strength and defense. I don't. Yeah, but in Kingdom Hearts, I play magician. So
Well, that's one. It's not a class. You can use magic. He doesn't. He's the biggest liar. I use a lot of magic. I don't just run in swinging my keyblade. Watches him on Twitch. All he does is swing his keyblade.
dude, I used
He uses less magic than I do, and I don't. I barely use it. I mainly use Cura.
Yeah,
I don't even know how we got off on all this
dude.
from
We went. Yeah,
from the show. This show is a gem. Everyone
This
should
show is
watch it.
magical.
Get yourself in there.
Yep.
And have a beautiful time.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
yeah, thanks for experiencing our first-handed experience with this episode.
Yeah.
We hope and we, by the way, just we may have said stuff, but trust me, if you haven't seen the episode, it has not ruined anything. This episode will still take you by surprise.
Every episode will have something tossed in,
will.
and you will not expect it.
Absolutely.
So I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See ya.